You're protecting.
They're not
us by sleeping around. That's not very good.
No.
It's not to do with
but
not sleeping.
It's resources, right? They're not it's and protection. So if someone breaks into your house, who's expected to go fight the robber or whatever it is? That's protection. But if with their friends, like they don't get their protection and provisioning.
Yeah, you're judging us by the woman's measuring stick.
Yeah, I don't think that means men are more loyal to their friends than their partners.
We as men, we provide a different set of values for you. So though a man may cheat, the values that he is providing to you, again, it all goes back to the way we are on a biological level. This isn't agreed upon by most people, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But the science is very clear that we are all still, like our brains are still ancient. That's just the truth of it. So if you're going to act out of impulse, that's a biological impulse, and your brain, the decisions that you make, the way you think is actually still very primal. So for a man to look at another woman and cheat, now I'm not saying he has to do it, but you can't argue a man for the impulse, for the lust. And I would even go as far as to say acting on it. However, the values that he provides you are physical security, now in modern day times, financial security. Okay, and ultimately he can go out and fend for himself and get all of the resources needed.
Okay.
I think ultimately women care more about those traits, those qualities that a man can provide. If he is to fuck up and accidentally sleep with a woman, but he can still provide all of those things for you, I think, and I think it also does depend on age, right? So if you're younger, you're far more likely to go, I've got no real investment in this man, fine, I can move on. But I can see many situations in my life, and we probably all can, where the man, so she's invested in a man to such that she's now got a house and a mortgage. She's now got many, many kids. Yeah. They are married. One slip up, I think if women are deep down honest with themselves, they'll admit that one slip up, I don't think it does anything. Maybe I don't think it means he loves me any less. It does
maybe
nothing
the one
to
slip
that.
up, but I'm saying having a whole other relationship, that's detrimental.
Okay, but that's different.
That is different.
He's
a relationship is very different.
But honestly, the older generation still got through that.
Yeah. They did.
Like,
they did.
I know so many grandparents that had like side chicks for a hot minute, and I don't agree with it. But I think they were just kind of built of a different cloth, right?
Would you, Pearl? Would you accept cheating?
Would I accept cheating? I always say if I had kids, it's not about me anymore. Because once you have kids, you put the kids first. So if I had kids, or if I had kids, I would accept it. If I didn't have kids, no, I'm leaving.
But on the flip side of that, if we're accepting cheating and our children are also seeing the aftermath of that, it's very sort of.
Well, the kids shouldn't know. I mean, I'm sorry, but
that's just irresponsibility.
That's irresponsible to let your kids know what your marriage problems are.
Kids know a lot and they don't say. So you might not necessarily want your kids to know or even know that your children know, but they're not.
How would kids know that he cheated?
Not necessarily that he cheated, but say for instance,
they might know there's fighting.
Say for instance, I was with my partner and he cheated, and that affected me in a way where I was completely depressed for a whole year. That's going to affect the children.
Right,
but you're depressed.
But that's
but if I'm depressed, I can't look after my children properly.
Well, that's a choice.
That's your problem. You're depressed.
Well, it's not a me problem because it's affecting the children.
But you shouldn't let it affect your kids.
Wait, hold on. You said what?
So if
counseling is
wait, guys, you gotta let them
depression
finish.
is a mental health issue. Yeah, you can't say, "Oh, you shouldn't be depressed." That doesn't make sense.
I'm saying you can be sad and you can be depressed, but the way you act is a choice, and you should be a mother first and put you before, and put your kids before you. It's not about you anymore once you have children.
But you could try to put them first, but ultimately, sometimes with some people, you can get you could get help, but I'm saying that help could take a whole year. That rebuilding of yourself could take a whole year or 6 months or
but what's the alternative, right? Because the alternative is putting your kid at a statistical disadvantage. There's a single mother to prison pipeline.
So if I put my kid at the disadvantage, not the man that cheated.
Now,
where does the responsibility come back? Why is it?
It's who breaks up the home. Who leaves? Whoever leaves.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, but we also said that in cases of domestic violence, it's different. Like there's
So
an
what I'm
exception
saying
to the
is,
rule.
so I've told my partner that I'm gonna have kids with. If you cheat, I'm leaving. He's decided to cheat on me, and I have left. Now I've made my kids become a statistic. That's what you're saying.
You see, this,
Only if you act a certain way. Only if you
I've
act a
done
certain
it.
way.
It's my fault.
wait, let me explain.
Okay. I think
Yes,
I think we could agree. Common sense, right?
Yeah.
If you break up your home, then you leave your kids at a statistical disadvantage.
Yeah, but
Whether
you
it's
can
your
say
fault or
something.
not.
The home.
Hang on a minute.
The
Who
blame
left?
falls on the
When
man.
when you get married, are there not vows? Does it not say
that
forsake
doesn't
all
mean-
others?
Yeah.
So therefore, if a man then goes out and cheats, then isn't it him that breaks? He's broken the
Yeah.
rules.
No, because
He's
he didn't
broken
leave.
the contract.
He didn't
Yeah,
leave.
he didn't leave the marriage.
But you also
Okay, but
didn't
he
forsake
bro-
all
he broke-
others.
he-
Well, guys, it has to. We have to talk one at a time. Go ahead.
You broke the rules. So ultimately, you are the catalyst. You're the catalyst for that breakup.
But you're putting yourself before your children. As the mother, you are
and
not.
so
You were
did-
supposed to love your kids more than yourself.
so did he.
put himself before all of us.
Can I quickly ask a question? Sorry, right? This is aside from cheating. If a man was struggling financially, wasn't doing too well with money, he couldn't find a job, or he was down in the dumps, and his ability to provide had now been knocked. If he was to basically just sit around and mope and act all depressed, what would you say to him?
I'm going to help you get up and get back on your feet and get back out there.
Maybe in the beginning, but as time goes, because a minute ago, your example was for a year, if I'm depressed, does he have a year to be depressed and not get shit done? You would now turn around and look at him and go, bollocks to that. Your feelings come second to us and the kids and what goes on in the household and the security. I think that is a massive double
I
standard.
think that example is a bit different.
Yeah, I would.
Why?
Because the guy loses his job outside of his
Yeah, but I
control.
did state from the beginning that it is aside from the dating, but ultimately, where it's the same principle. It's 1 minute I'm depressed and I'm putting that on my kids and they're suffering. And if a man is depressed and he's putting that on the kids and now the wife and the kids are suffering, her attitude is you need to man up and get on with it. So why as a woman can you not put it aside and just get on with it? Why do the kids have to suffer for you?
For me personally, it's easy for you to say that. But if I was in a position where my partner cheated on me, however that affects me, it can affect me for however long. I would hate for somebody to say put that aside because of the kids.
In the woman's sake, I would absolutely argue it's because they are far more emotional.
But we're built that way.
Either way,
It's natural.
It's easy for you to do something to hurt somebody and to say, "Oh, get over it," because of the kids. I feel like that. I understand where you're coming from, but if you're the one causing that pain, you can't then be the same one saying, "Get over it."
But you can mask it to the point where the kids don't need to suffer. In both cases.
In that case.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's about the kids.
Yeah.
It's not about your personal feelings. It's about your children.
Yeah.
So can I just clarify that? So we've got married. You know, if you cheat, that I cannot stay with you because it will kill me inside. It will make me a whatever. Oh my God, terrible. So you cheat. We have kids. You cheat.
It is selfish to cheat.
No, I know what you're saying. So he's cheated. I haven't done anything. I'm at home playing with our kids.
Okay.
You have done something.
So he's cheated, and then
Shut up.
if I leave, it's my fault.
Okay, whose feelings are more important, the kids or you?
Everyone's.
No, whose feelings are more important? Because
Me and the kids.
That's that.
He does not matter.
No, I'm
therefore-
Answer the
saying,
question.
Whose feelings are more important, the kids or you?
It has to be the kids.
Okay. So say I let it go once then for the kids. What happens if he cheats again?
The same question still posed to you.
No one
Let
ain't
me-
telling me that I have to stay here for the
hold
kids.
on, hold on,
I'm
hold on,
gone.
hold on,
See
hold
you
on,
later.
hold on. Hold on.
Listen, I'm not holding on for nothing. I've got the car keys. I'm out of there.
Hold on.
Sorry.
All right. So every month, a woman has a period.
Yeah.
Yeah. As men, we deal with this.
Oh,
Please.
I have not even. Wait, let me land, bro.
Let
I'm
me
still in the
land,
air,
bro.
like what
No,
my
no,
man
no.
said.
Okay.
Let me
to go.
land.
Guys, one at a time.
Well, hold on. You see, this is why this is so hard for a man to explain because we're all right. Do you go through periods every month?
yes.
Do you chemically change every month?
Yes.
Are you emotionally unstable every month?
Yes.
Not in
bro.
all situations. I don't think.
Oh, don't answer like a girl. Come
But I just want to
on.
listen to that. Like, come on, this guy.
Well,
Do you have a period as well?
He's
Listen,
making a
I've
point.
got a period, but listen.
You have a period?
Listen. I've been around. To be honest with you.
Oh, come on.
No, to be honest. But we have to be honest. We can't generalize.
Speaking to the
right?
mic.
We can't generalize. I've had many girlfriends, many links, many whatever, just as you have. But in my personal experience, they've never treated me differently or acted differently to a point where I can say you're emotionally unbalanced because you're on your period. To me,
Listen.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. But in my experience,
You said not in general.
Ish, why
But
are
we're
you
talk-
shaking your head?
Right.
What
No,
you
because
gotta say?
he said not in
I'm-
general,
hold
but we're dealing with generals.
Hold on. Ish, what you gotta say?
Go on, Ish. go
Nah,
on.
finish it.
No,
finish
go
it.
on.
I would need you to finish.
Okay,
I
go on.
feel like okay, cool. On the cheating topic, right? I'm saying we just need to be honest, right? If I'm in a marriage and my wife takes a penis in her vagina and I leave, I can't be the one to blame for breaking the. Would you carry the blame if your
let me
wife
hear this
cheated
one.
and you divorced? Just yes or
Do you
no?
want me to answer the question before I've even landed on my main point?
Oh, sorry. I mean, I don't know.
No, I want you to answer the question
should I get back to my main point?
Go on, yeah, but it shifted.
So because you don't have a period, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't know if a woman has an emotional. I mean, what do you call it? A different chemical
Yeah,
experience from
yeah.
a period,
Neither
which
would you.
they release a hormone,
Yeah.
which makes them chemically different.
Okay.
You don't.
That doesn't change
No,
anything.
that's facts.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not denying
changes
that.
a
Right.
lot.
So I'm saying
not denying that, yeah.
So I'm saying, as a man, when a woman goes through that certain time of the month,
Yeah.
we are conditioned to kind of
Adjust.
navigate her feelings. Yeah. So a woman in her brain does understand that a certain time a chemical changes in her head where she does not act normal. But yet she can't understand the same chemical, not the same chemical, but a same chemical reaction happens in a man where he can't control.
But you can
Well,
control.
That's
yeah,
not
you
the
can
same
control
thing.
because you can control because when you're at work and you're in your period pain, you could be very nice to your boss. But as soon as you come home to your husband, it's like it's like no. You know
Based
you know how to
on what?
control.
Based on
what?
Wait.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not
Based
true.
on where you
Wait,
getting that
in-
from?
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting that information from.
Which
seriously.
part of the
Who you been
information?
dating?
If
That
I'm
way-
Guys,
on
one at a
one,
time.
if I'm on one, I'm on one everywhere. Like no one is like everyone.
So you're trying to tell me if you're on your period and you're feeling very irritable, you're going to take it out on your manager?
100%.
Come on, man. Is that
You don't know-
the average?
Wait,
or-
wait,
I'm a rebel.
okay. You don't know how to control your emotions at work?
I don't
Bruh.
have to. If I don't want to, I won't.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is what I'm saying.
I feel like
That's
it's
just me.
incomparable.
No,
I feel like
that is her.
I feel like the
That's just
concept
me.
the concept of a person feeling hurt because you've broken the marital vows, and in comparison to and her being put in a condition where we're telling her to deal with it, in comparison to a man dealing with his partner on her period, is they're very different things.
ridiculous.
Can you answer the question, please, about
What's gone?
if so the marriage is there, we're all happy families,
Yeah.
and I've went out
Yeah,
and I've cheated,
yeah.
so you're gonna stay with me?
No.
That's
Exactly.
what. But
What-
then
so
is it?
what
Are you
about
to
the kids?
blame? Hold on.
You need to
Hold
put the feelings of the kids first, don't you?
Guys, hold on,
As
hold
a
on.
man,
One at a time, guys.
logical.
Guys, one at a
What
time.
so all I'm trying to say is on a human level, right? Everybody would be hurt. If I'm in a marriage, my wife doesn't have to have sex. If she kisses a guy, if she sucks his dick, and I know, and I leave, do you think I'm going to accept from society that I'm the one who brought anyone who says that? Be realistic.
I think in all situations, it would be on the woman. Like they would
all
say,
situations.
she broke up the family. right?
No. Forget. I'm saying you. If you leave, okay. First of all, if your wife sucks another man's dick,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Staying or leaving?
Yeah, but what
No, no,
Yes
no,
or
leaving.
no?
Yeah, no, no,
Yes
no,
or
stay-
no? Just yes or no? Are you
no, no,
staying or
stay-
not?
That's what
Guys,
I'm leaving.
Guys, it has to be one at a
Sorry.
time. It's ruining the quality of the show.
We've got away from something. As a man, you can leave, and the kids can still not suffer, because if the woman has cheated and the man leaves, how she conducts herself and how the man conducts himself around the kids will be what dictates whether the kids suffer or not. It's not about whether you leave or how she treats the kids afterwards or how she is around the kids, whether she's hurt.
I agree, but the topic was based on the woman dealing with the effects of the man cheating and the blame being on her if she acts differently. So on that same topic, if you act differently, if your wife has had another man's dick in her mouth, naturally you would. There's no man who
It's
who be
completely
exempt.
different. Let me explain. Let me explain to you why, my brother. First of all, more than likely, you're the person going down on one knee. So you have decided that that's my wife, right?
Yeah.
She could wait until kingdom come for you to go down on knee, and you don't have to go down on one knee, right?
Yeah.
So that means you've committed to her. Right? And she's accepted your commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah? Knowing who you are, and she knows what a man is like already, she knows you're at a predisposition. Yeah? Correct or no?
Yeah.
Right. So when you act out on that predisposition that she already knows of, she is already calculating in her head the way out of it. Because she's already hypergamous. Yeah. So I'm going for a rich man knowing that he's going to cheat, knowing that I'm going to take him for half his stuff.
No. Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry to cut you off.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I know that I'm going to go with a man that's highly likely going to cheat. Correct or no?
Not necessarily.
Ask these girls and they'll tell you highly likely a man is going to cheat, or a man is thinking about cheating, or it's hard for a man.
So you're saying when the woman is saying, yes, I do, or yes, I do want to marry you.
She's already considering that he might cheat.
A woman is...
Wait, I agree with him in the point that a woman will know the type of value man that she's getting with has the ability to exercise his options.
Well, I don't know what you... Wait, hold on. Everybody knows that.
So then she's weighed up a risk as to whether this is possible. Now, here's my point.
For the guy, if I'm getting married to Rihanna, I'm weighing up my risk.
Are you going to marry a hoe?
Of course, I'm not going to marry her.
Right. So, but she's going to marry a hoe, though.
Yeah.
Right.
But she's not basing.
Hold on. Look, think of that understanding.
Yeah.
You're not going to marry a hoe.
Yeah.
She would marry a hoe.
And that's the difference.
Guys, man. Okay, let's say that's the case, but you can't eliminate human emotion and human reaction.
Of course not.
You can't say because you knew he's a man and he's not naturally monogamous, you should have known that there was a high chance of... This is ridiculous. Like, listen, guys, you have a son and you have a daughter. Yeah. They're in the exact same situation. The daughter's husband cheats, the son's wife cheats. Yeah. It doesn't matter who's a male or who knew what. You're both feeling for them equally, regardless of whether one's a male, one's a female. Like
I'm giving them different advice though.
Yeah, of course. But I'm saying you're removing the human reaction, just a natural response.
But we're not taught like. It's just why are you bringing the emotion into it?
No,
because we're talking.
No, because the whole thing
it's just like I feel like I'm a girl. Like, why are you bringing this into it? Obviously, they're gonna have an emotional reaction. We know.
But you guys are overlooking the emotional reaction and saying it's the woman. The woman is to blame for breaking up the marriage.
Yes, I'm saying women leave 70 to 80% of the time, 90% if they're college educated, and I'm saying women put their feelings before their own kids. You knew married dude. You knew he might cheat on you. Then he cheats on you, and then boo-hoo, poor me. I need to break up the home and put my feelings before my kids. You know who you married.
I agree, but what I'm saying is if that happens to a man, the man would leave the marriage. Equally, whether I knew she was going to, whether I didn't know, all those things are just...
Do you think men and women are the same?
No.
Okay, so you understand why they're different.
You're 50% there. So let me just
lost your job, would you leave her?
No.
Right, but many women would leave their men because they lost their job.
100%.
Right, because the women are different.
Yes,
what would keep them in a relationship is different to what would keep us in a relationship.
Yes.
Ish, you're a cheerleader, man. Ish, you are the biggest cheerleader over there. So.
But I'm a lion though.
If only he had a camera.
I know, man.
Make it happen, people.
Someone donate the whole money, man.
Cheerleader.
No, I hear what you're saying. I don't know, man.
So you change your mind then?
No, he hasn't.
Change my mind about what?
No, he hasn't changed his mind. All right,
guys, one at a time.
Change my mind about what?
I'm saying to you, yeah, if I'm going to her, she already knows I'm promiscuous. Yeah? She's already saying, listen, if he's promiscuous, he better be the best man that I could get.
Yes.
The best promiscuous man that I could get. Because I'm already dealing with the consequences, whether or not I go with a broke guy, he's going to cheat. If I go with a rich guy, he's going to cheat. I might as well go with a rich guy that cheats.
Get something out of it, yeah.
Right. So I'm already taking out of the relationship what I want to and telling her what I'm willing to accept. There's certain things in a relationship that men are willing to accept that a woman would never accept in a relationship.
So you think it's perfectly fine for me to get married, right? Go and cheat. Come back and say deal with it.
No. I think it's perfectly fine for you to have two wives if you want to have more than one wife.
Okay, but
what do you mean? Okay, what? Like what, bro?
First of all, because that's a separate topic. Because marriage to me is
that's polygamy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I've been dating all wrong. Like I've just realised. Obviously,
that tends to happen with red pill.
Yeah.
Your eyes open.
What is red pill? No, I'm just saying from the advice I'm getting from you guys, you and the cheerleader.
Yeah.
And the statistics.
Explain
Obviously,
to me.
love doesn't exist, and we're just got to deal with what we get, and you know.
No, it's life.
You get that 20%.
No. Life is about trade-offs. If you want a guy in the top 10, 20%, he might cheat. And if he does, don't be surprised.
And would you agree that you go for a guy? Would you agree that you go for a guy at the top level, knowing that there is a higher chance that will cheat because he's pre-selected? Other people are going to want him. If he's at the top level and you're interested in him, the likelihood is other women are going to be interested.
I mean, look at.
So do you agree that you
women
would
love other people's men?
Yeah. So marry an average guy that no other girl looks at.
Yeah.
Then you won't have that problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Or have less.
But then you'll be bored and you won't stay with him. You'll likely cheat.
So
Like Pearl said, it's a trade-off.
Like
in every area.
Okay, so I'm either going for the top 20% and they're going to cheat on me.
Likely.
Or I'm going for the other 80% and I'm going to cheat. It's a no-win situation.
Pearl,
If your man cheats,
statistics.
Guys, one at a time. Guys, one at a time. Let him go.
Statistics. What do we see?
With what?
If 20% of the women go for 100% of the men, okay, what?
100% of women go for 20%.
Sorry, yeah. So what's the statistic
On cheating?
that the man will cheat if he is in the top 20?
Oh, okay. It's
100.
So basically, it's pretty equal when it comes to cheating. It's about 1 out of 4 admit to cheating when asked, right? And we can all probably attest that it might be a little higher because people don't always admit to it. But then if you get a guy that makes over $250,000 per year, it ups to 50%. So 50% of men that make over $250,000 per year. Doesn't mean, oh, my dad didn't cheat.
Yeah, it doesn't mean all of it.
Yeah, and some
we know of.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Which is how it's supposed
Is there
to be.
a statistic?
Like, if he's going to do it, like,
Is there a statistic on women who go for average guys or below the high level guys? Is there a statistic on how many times these women cheat?
No, I don't know actually.
Because from my personal experience, I can count on one hand right now how many people I know, women I know, are cheating on their husbands right this very second.
Well,
and they have average men. And if they were with a top tier man, they also equally understand. That's just ones I know right now. I'm not even talking about in the past, right? But they also admit that if they were with a top level guy, they would accept him cheating.
Yeah, I mean, I think those girls couldn't get the guys that they wanted, so they settled so they could
They are
get
a little
kids.
bit older, I will say.
Yeah, so they settled so they couldn't get kids, and then they cheat with the guy they actually wanted. And sometimes I've seen some numbers, and I'm not sure how accurate this is, but up to like 20-25% of guys are raising a kid that's not theirs.
Wow.
So can I ask you guys,
Yeah.
ladies, if your best friend was cheating on her partner, would you tell her partner?
No.
Exactly.
Thank you very
You see what I'm trying to say? You lot are so
you're backing
deceiving,
up
yeah?
our point.
Like, you
Wait, no, you got to break it down to
That's
them.
not
'cause
my business.
That's not.
That's not my business.
I don't think I'm declaring anyone's cheating out here. Sorry.
Why would you go out of your way to like?
Exactly.
No, I'm not.
Do you know
That's
what
drama.
I find? Do you know what I found? I find you'll be the bad guy.
So if you found out her man was cheating on her, would you tell her?
Next to me.
Would you tell your friend if you found out her man was cheating?
100%.
Yeah.
Right. So do you
But that's the
understand?
same thing with
Yeah,
guys.
but
No,
that's
no, no,
because
no.
that's because you're friends with one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. My point to that is this.
Yeah.
We already know what it's like because we accept what it's like. They don't accept what it's like, bro. So you're saying, yeah, but it's like that for guys. Yeah, I know, because we accept it for guys, but they don't accept it for women.
What don't
So
we
wait,
accept?
Except what?
So I'm
you're-
saying
if-
you don't want your man to cheat,
Okay.
but you're not gonna tell your best friend's
friend's
partner if
partner.
your friend's cheating on her, and you're not going to, and you're gonna tell her if her man's cheating.
Okay, would
You know,
you
honestly-
turn it around? Would you?
You know,
again?
Turn it around. Would you tell your best friend that his missus was cheating?
Yeah,
Of course
Would
you
you
No,
tell
they-
your best friend's missus that he was cheating?
depends.
You wouldn't.
Oh, give me a break about it.
It does-
Really?
Depends
You
because I
wouldn't.
have and I haven't before.
Oh, you've actually like your best friend. You would tell his missus is cheating.
I have and I haven't.